Well, hello everyone. It's me, Christine, again. Welcome back. Welcome back to Wild Wednesdays. Why am I looking so orange? I'm looking very orange. I assure you, I did not go outside. I have gotten no tans. It is, when you wear baby blue or something, or blue, I don't know, the camera makes everything orange to compensate. I'm sure someone out there in photography knows what I mean. How are you guys doing? Happy middle of the week. It's Wednesday. Lisa, thank you for being a member for 3 months to the Sock Squad. Oh, speaking of that, we do have some updates on the charity donations. I wanted to let you guys know about that. So first we'll do membership update, charity donation, who we picked this month. I'll show you guys Menchie. I think that's all I really had to say. Maybe just a little quick update on most people have gotten their order shipped from HOLO THERE Winter Shimmers. So that's great to see you guys getting them. So just wanted to say thank you again. And I love seeing all your pictures that you guys are posting when you get the box and playing with the new polishes. So yeah, keep tagging me or HOLO THERE, sharing on social media. Using hashtag HOLO THERE is like easy for me to find your stuff. But yeah, I love seeing that. And then of course we're going to be playing the final chapter of Life is Strange. No, I don't have a LUT applied by accident, CRLL. It's just like I set my white balance to auto. And whenever I am dressed in baby blue, the camera thinks my face needs to be orange. I know, I should probably not set my white balance to auto, but that's what happens. If I were to take this off, it would be fine. And I could just like go like this and maybe change colors, change my face colors. I don't know, it's not enough. I'm such a fan of you. Thank you, Piper. Oops. Yeah, no, it's okay. So what are you guys most excited for today? Are most of you here for the Life is Strange True Colors finale? Or are you just here because, you know, you're bored, it's Wednesday, you want to know what Menchie's doing? Well, Menchie's in a cloud right now, if you have not noticed. She is in the sunken place. She's in the cloud. Should I wake her up? Menchie! I'll give her a little pet. Menchie! Big yawn! That's the energy we have for today. Big yawns. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Oh, good girl. She's so sunken. She's just like right in the donut hole. Like, I love this bed because it's beautiful, obviously. You know, it's frou-frou, it's fancy. But it's also like she's sunk in it. So, oh man, geez, stop looking at your bed. But when she gets so sunk in it, you can't see her anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like not good when you're a streamer cat. Just here to hang out with my girl. Well, thank you, Synthesizer Explorers. Shout out to you know, I'm now starting to learn your names. Silly Munchkins for Life, D. Heller. I'm recognizing the names of the regulars on Menchie, that was an intense lick. My simple little pleasures, Colette. Welcome to the Sock Squad. Menchie's shook. I know the thing says Menchie Gang. Yeah, well, that's my tech issues. I don't know how to set it up, so they say a different thing. One day, I will figure that out. Big licks, big licks. Okay, so you guys are excited after the cliffhanger? Oh my god, yes, I know. I want to know what's happening. In the middle of a windstorm. I know there's some people who are experiencing snowstorms. A couple of our mods had that on their radars potentially. Some people across the states have power outages. I know there was a big snowstorm on the east coast of Canada. But yeah. There's been a lot of weather-related things. We're supposed to get a huge dump of snow in Ottawa in the next couple days. I mean, nothing new for us. We've already gotten many dumps of snow, so we're used to it. Winter storm tonight in Texas? What does a winter storm in Texas look like? Does that include snow? Sorry, dumb question. Does a winter storm in Texas mean snow? Ask the Canadian? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a thicky licky. Yeah, Menchie's thicky licky. Yes? Oh my god. That was wild. Welcome to the Menchie Gang, Morth, 1989. Simply, the last chapter needs a trigger warning. Doesn't all of Life is Strange need a trigger warning? There should be a warning in my description box. How do you feel about the game so far? Asked Agatha. I like it. I really like playing the kinds of games that are easy to play from a controlling perspective. But the storyline's pretty intense and it's complex. Life needs a trigger warning. I know. One thing that we did not sign up for when we came out of the womb was this, okay? We need to be warned, and we need to sign up for all the bullshit we have to deal with in life. I was not informed. Okay. I do want to get started on the gaming stuff, but I will share with you. Let's talk about our charity donation. So this is the last 31 days, which is basically the month of January. The amount of money this channel has raised from channel memberships. This is the total, so it includes Sock Squad and Menchie Gang. And what I've been trying to do is just to isolate the amount that I get from the Menchie Gang and contribute that towards my charity efforts. YouTube Analytics doesn't let you break it down that way. I'm still asking them to let me break down all the data. I can only break down the number of Menchie Gang members, which is 809 as of today. So thank you to all 809 Menchie Gang members. I much appreciate your membership. A portion of your monthly fee, which should be $4.99 depending on your country or currency, goes towards my monthly charity efforts. So I really appreciate your support of the channel and just what I want to do with channel money. So as a result of this and some math, it actually worked out to about $2,200 was Menchie Gang channel membership revenue. But I decided to round up this month and donate $3,000 to the Ottawa Hospital Foundation. And this month I decided that I wanted to do something local. I'm not sure if everyone in the chat is aware, but Ottawa has been the site and scene of protests, and it's been lasted 5 days so far. I don't really want to get into it so much because I will just get really mad. And I know most of you are not from Canada. My analytics tell me that only 6% of people who subscribe to this channel are actually in Canada. So that tells me that the majority of you aren't really aware anyways. But I did specifically just for why I chose the Ottawa Hospital instead of a frontline workers, a more national fund for healthcare workers, was because I realized that right now, specifically healthcare workers in Ottawa who are trying to get around the city to go to work to do their job are dealing with a lot of challenges because of the gridlock that our city has been under because of a convoy protest by that started with truckers mainly from out west. So this was kind of me tying in my support for healthcare workers, and I want to just continue reminding people how important it is that we think of them. They have been the ones who have been under some of the most stress of this whole pandemic. Hey, we can all agree that we're all sick of COVID. We all wish it never happened. We all wish it was over. But healthcare workers have been the ones who've been living through it in a way that so many of us can't even imagine, because if you don't work in healthcare, then you don't know. Your Snapchat story put it so well. I don't think so, because I didn't do a good job. Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw my Snapchat story. I think it's gone now because it's only 24 hours. I only really explained what the residents of Ottawa were feeling like imminently. I did not explain the reason for the protest, what I think about it, because it's so complicated and it's more than I can put into a couple slides in a story. And it's a lot more than I think people who are international and don't have, you know, obviously an understanding of politics in Canada. I don't know. I just think it's a little out of my wheelhouse, and I also think it doesn't interest the majority of you watching. So I try and balance that. You know, I do speak up when something matters to me, when it's close to my community. I live in Ottawa. I live, you know, without doxing myself. Most people live within 10 minutes of downtown. If your address is Ottawa, you live within 10 to 20 minutes of downtown. So, like, that's not really, you know, telling anything about my address. But it's very fucking close to me. And I used to live downtown 4 years ago, in the condo that many of you have seen in my videos, is right where the protests are happening. I've seen videos of people like congregating outside of the apartment building I used to live at, and those residents like just are afraid to leave their houses, basically. So while the majority of the world doesn't really, you know, it doesn't affect them directly, it directly affects my local community. So I have been feeling that anger and upset on their behalf, and just, you know, because I have a personal relationship with it, and it's really fucking frustrating. Also because I can't really do anything. I guess what I've tried to do with this is just donate directly to a local charity that directly supports healthcare workers, and the closest thing to that was the Ottawa Hospital. There is more than one hospital in Ottawa, but you know, I had to pick one in order to streamline our efforts. So yeah, $3,000 was donated. It is more than Menchie Gang memberships. I just decided to add to it. We still care. Our hearts go out to your community. Thank you, Hannah. Yeah. It's been on my mind. It's been on Ben's mind. It's all people here locally talk about. It's all over our news, but it's probably not on your news unless you live here. I had this open, but I don't really think you need it. But anyways, I did donate specifically to the COVID-19 emergency fund. On the donation page, you can choose like where you want to give your funds to, and I chose that. Oh, thank you guys. Super chats from Kim Draper. It was my B-Day yesterday and my B-Day month, and I am donating to you and joining the Menchie Gang. Love all your products, man. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Thank you, babies. I just read, and the babies. Thank you, Kim. Thank you very much. More money for your Ottawa hospital trade. Love from Sweden. Thank you. It's been really awesome seeing like international people respond to my stories and be like, we feel for you. Even despite that, I'm sure you guys aren't getting like news coverage of what's happening. And it makes sense. It makes sense that, you know, internationally, no one's really getting full coverage of what's happening in Ottawa because it doesn't really matter to the rest of the world. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that as a statement of fact. I'm just saying, like, in reality, the rest of the world doesn't really care about what happens in Ottawa, whereas it's kind of the reverse. When there's a major political thing going on in the US, it's all over our news, so I'm very well informed of what's going on, you know, when there's like a big protest in America, but the reverse is often not true. That's just how it is. So I apologize if I'm like tired. That's why I'm tired. Do you get the responses to your Snap story? Yes, I do. So I do occasionally look through my Snapchat responses and my Instagram DM responses. You know it's serious when Christine cusses on stream. I feel like I swear whenever I want. I don't know. Sometimes I swear. Just, it is what it is. Ottawa is the middle child. It's so true. Like, no one cares unless there's like something that, you know, that's crazy that happened. All right, okay. Menchie? Menchie, what do you say? Should we play? I think we should just play. I thought Christine had 20/20 vision. What do you mean? As opposed to what? I'm so upset about what's happening in Ottawa right now. It was on the news in Michigan and it was upsetting. I love all of you. Thank you. It was on the news in Michigan? I am shocked. Sending love from the UK. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, guys. Oh, because I'm wearing glasses. Oh, sorry, I'm dumb. I do have 20/20 vision. These are blue light glasses, not because I think that matters for my eyesight, but I started wearing these glasses when my rashes were really bad. If you remember, I had like some mystery allergy where my eyes blew up, and I feel like the tissue around my eyes has never really recovered, so I kind of wore my glasses out of insecurity, and now I'm just used to wearing them. That's all. I do have 20/20 vision. I'm loving your Let's Plays. Contradiction. Spot the Liar is a live action mystery game, and it's British. Might be a good stream game. Ooh, thank you, Shani Annie. Should I play a British game? I would absolutely love that. Divine. Are you going to buy Addison Rae's Blue Light Moisturizer? Yeah. I was wondering if they were going to put me on the PR list so I could spray myself with it and be ready to game. Because we all know it's not safe to play games without blue light moisturizer for your face. That was sarcasm, to be clear. Makeup allergy or sensitive skin? Both. I have sensitive skin, and I'm also just like allergic to, it's not really makeup, it's honestly cleaning products and like household products, not necessarily makeup. Yeah, blue light glasses help some people. I think there is more science to support that when it's eye strain and the amount of computer pixels that you consume, but I don't personally think it makes a difference for me, but some people think it makes a difference for them, so you know, you wear it if it helps, that's all. Dermatitis gang. That's me. My eczema on my left hand, which is my other hand, is so bad right now because winter. Ugh, my fingers are just gross right now. Only on one hand. I don't know why. Glasses, check. Skincare and makeup? Nope. Exactly. No, I still do skincare. I just wear like skin cream, CeraVe night cream, and that's it. And I basically don't wear makeup unless I want to cover up a pimple. Nails though? Nails all the time. All right, I'm gonna get set up for gaming. Let me just give you a menchie while I do a couple things to reorganize my desktop. Apologies to all the Brits out there who don't like my accent. I saw your comments on our latest podcast. You said my British accent is not realistic. Where's your hoodie from? Ask Jinx. It's from Teddy Fresh. Teddy is so fresh. Fresh as a teddy. Also, I never said that my accent was accurate. I just said I liked doing it. Christine is in her gaming era. Yes, I am. Give me a second. Let me find my library. Oh my god, I've played 11.9 hours. Life is Strange. That's it? Oh, I think it's tallying the last 2 weeks. Did you see Gila gave birth? No, I was not there. So I did not see. Alright, I'm opening up the game. We are entering the last chapter of Life is Strange True Colors. This is chapter 5 of 5. And trigger warning, there is dark shit. I don't know what it is because I haven't played. You sound like Adele? What are you saying? I'm a good singer? You're lying. Who's lying? Chad is lying. Let me just make sure that the audio of this is loud enough. You'll be able to tell me in a few once there is actually audio. Oh, should we do a recap? Okay, hold on. Okay, recap. Oh, I'm terrible at retelling stories, though. Long story short, we might have died, but I don't know. Because we were... Is this spoilers? Like, okay, spoilers. Obviously, if you're here, you know that we're going to continue. But basically, why did it say side B? I don't know. That's just the name of the chapter. Unless it's because I've entered side B based on my past decisions. I don't know. Ben, do you have a better way of describing? Is there like a recap you want to send me? But long story short, yeah, we were betrayed by Jed, who's like we thought was a nice towns guy, but turns out he's not. I was suspicious of him the entire time. I was like, why is this guy so nice? This is weird. He wants me to work in his bar. Okay, I do have a recap from Ben. Here, I'll read it on full screen. Attempting to find answers about the circumstances around Gabe's death, Gabe being our brother, Alex, us, uses her powers on Mac, who was working the night of the explosion and claims to have received Gabe's call. The call that was the warning that they were in the mines and so to not set off the blast. She discovers that Mac attempted to act on the call, but his superiors at Typhon overruled and let the blast go off. Typhon are now actively covering up their role in Gabe's death and pressuring him to keep quiet. After enlisting the aid of Ryan and Steph, our buddies, or more than buddies, Alex turns her attention to Diane from corporate and steals her USB drive, which contains a recording of Gabe's call and a message from Diane's superior coercing her to ignore the situation and proceed as planned. Alex is later arrested by Pike, one of the cops, for theft and computer fraud, but is released after either signing an affidavit to drop her investigation or removing Pike's fear of Typhon with her powers. Oh, interesting. So that was going to happen either way, depending on our decision. Jed takes Alex to an abandoned mine shaft and confesses that 11 years ago, while being a foreman, he was at fault for the deaths of several of his miners. Like, not young people miners, but miners like in a mine. Which caused him to make a deal with Typhon to cover up their tragedy to protect himself and his family. He shoots at Alex, just barely missing as she falls into the shaft. Okay, wait, so that was a summary. So if the summary says that they missed Alex, maybe we weren't shot? Is that spoiling it? I don't know, because like what we saw a gunshot go off and then us kind of fall like backwards. So we weren't sure. So let's just play and find out. Did we just spoil ourselves? Okay, let's see. I was kind of predicting that like we weren't going to die. Like there was just no way. We're the main character. How can we die? Okay, let's see.
Welcome back, Alex. Do you
This is
want
the
to
beginning.
talk about your time in Colorado? Let's start with something positive. What did you learn from your visit to Haven Springs?
Whoa, I'm like, we're back at the beginning. Yeah, Ben spoiled it. We can all hate Ben. I'm just kidding. What have we learned, guys? The meaning of home, not to be afraid of my emotions.
I learned to let myself feel, I guess, and to not be afraid of those feelings.
Couldn't one argue that those old fears turned out to be justified? What do you make of that friction? I suppose I'm proud of you for trying. You helped some people. Chased a mystery. Got to kiss a pretty girl. But Alex, you're right back where you started.
Do we agree with her? I guess we're supposed to be defiant.
You're wrong. I don't belong in here.
If that were true, Alex, you'd know you were talking to an empty chair.
Were we just imagining this whole thing? There is no Dr. Lin? Or is Dr. Lin not our doctor?
What the fuck?
Are we dead? What is going on? Oh my god, guys, I need to use the controls. Door? No, we're not going for the door. We gotta investigate. Whose dog is that? That's not Menchie.
Hey, my guitar. Knock, knock.
Knock? Is this the guitar Gabe gave us?
Alex Chen? My guitar case has never heard of me. Sure.
Are we pranking ourselves?
Huh.
What's the passcode? Open. What's in it? What's in it? Wait. Oh, I don't know what it is. Oh, I guess we have to look for clues because I don't know what the password is. How are you feeling today? Emojis. All of the above. This is like our cat's emojis. Like? Shout out to Pillar.
Really?
Yes, that is what we look like. Is there any clues anywhere else? Like the clock? The light? Ooh, the light's kind of creepy. What's around the desk? There is no Dr. Lin. Okay, folders first. What's in the folder?
I guess that's me.
Is that the code?
Case number 53322.
I'm gonna try it before I forget it. Got him. Who said I was bad at gaming? I unlocked the guitar. Now what? Play me a song.
The hell? Can't play if I can't tune.
Ugh, now I need a tuner? Okay. Family photos. Let's explore.
These don't belong.
It's us.
To Dr. Lin.
Is this our office from the future? Or
tuning peg.
there you go. Now we can play guitar. Take it. I got a notification on my phone. I'm distracted. Okay. We'll play guitar. But I think I should check my phone first in case there's information on whether I should sing Radiohead poorly or not. Dr. Lin. I'm kind of like, I'm getting the vibe that Dr. Lin isn't real or isn't like our therapist, because that would just be too obvious. There's like something else going on here. So let's read. In light of all the recent excitement, now is a good time to remind Helping Hands residents that impulses to leave our institution, while understandable, are best resisted. Remember, the outside world is sharp-toothed and possessed of an insatiable hunger, and you are soft and slow and appetizing. This sounds like our boss from Death and Taxes. And then it will be the great reset for humanity, Death. Yes, fate. Yes, Grim. Why throw yourself into its mouth? Throw yourself instead into mine. This is our boss from Fate. Boss, is that you?
How did I even get back here?
Attention residents, please join me in welcoming Alex Chen back to Helping Hands. We're happy, though not surprised, that Alex has once more submitted herself to the stultifying and inescapable embrace of our institution. Like, no one would write like this. ISO 1 missing patient. Answers to Alex. It's like answers to Menchie. She was always scratching at the door trying to get in, but she's declawed, so her capacity to fend for herself is minimal if spotted. So we're literally describing ourselves as an animal. Please help me find my patient. I'm starting to get worried. This all feels like it's not real, and it's more just our imagination or how we perceive the therapist perceives us. How we feel the therapist or the institution perceives us. So I don't think I actually read this. Yeah, let's look at our files. Age 21, symptoms: emotional instability, occasional violent outbursts, hallucinations, visual hallucinations, oral, delusional ideation, depression, anxiety, diagnosis question mark. Really? Why is it question mark?
Thrown down a... What?
Oh God, it's an essay, guys. Prepare yourself. We got to read an essay. Alex experiences a detailed and robust delusion that she is able to read other people's emotional states and believes that because of this, quote, ability, she is uniquely equipped to help others overcome their own emotional trauma. It's difficult to overlook the irony. Someone as profoundly dysfunctional as Alex adopting the role of emotional caretaker. Had she not been returned to my care, I do not think it hyperbolic to speculate that her reckless attempts at fixing her friends and family would eventually have gotten someone hurt. It's my belief that Alex's delusions constitute a threat to her continued well-being, as well as those of others. As such, I recommend Alex be thrown down an endless pit. Yeah, okay, that sounds like it makes sense. Her body shattered against each jutting board and errant brick until she is forgotten in the darkness beneath the world. It's definitely our boss from Death and Taxes. This is, in my professional opinion, the most humane thing we can do from her. So I kind of feel like this is an allegory or a metaphor for what just happened to us in the previous episode, which is us falling down that shaft. So we were thrown down an endless pit, you know, in real life, or our version of real life. And this is just a description of it in our minds that's coming from like more of a metaphorical perspective. But I don't know. That's just my interpretation. Maybe we really are unconscious and just like imagining all these things. Let's check out the tape recorder.
Dr. Lin always records our sessions.
Play it back, play it back.
12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo.
That's not our session.
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
Are we Jed? What? Or were those two different sessions? Did I just misunderstand that? Or are we Dr. Lynn? What? Jed spoke and said, hey, I'm guilty, blah, blah, blah. And then Dr. Lynn, or at least it said Dr. Lynn, said Alex. So are we Jed? I don't understand. I don't understand.
These don't belong to
Yeah.
Dr. Lynn.
We know. That's us. That's Gabe. We took the guitar pick. Okay, let's do the guitar thing. Fix. Not pick, the tuner. What are we gonna play? Is it gonna be a hint? Or is it gonna be Creep by Radiohead? I'm a creep. Yeah, we're definitely hallucinating. We're at the bottom of the shaft and we're seeing this, right? Yeah. Yo, we lived, guys. I know I'm clapped. I know we're very hurt, but we lived. I called it. There's no way we could die. We are the main character. Oh. This is me every morning trying to get out of bed. With your back. With my back. I said we're the main character. We're not gonna die. No. Don't do this to me again. Now we need to find a way
Alex.
out again.
Gabe? You're dead.
So? Lots of people are dead, Alex. Most people.
True.
Where are we?
I want to say a hospital.
Your brother.
Dr. Mendez
Guys, shut
to
up.
intensive care. Dr. Mendez to intensive care.
Yep, definitely a hospital.
Are we in a hospital?
Okay, here's what I do know. You are 10, I am 14. Our mother is sick. So is our father. But it's a different kind of sickness. Play your part.
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
So we're imagining a family that we didn't really get to have. Because we were split up early on.
She was right over there, waiting for me.
Oh, it's a memory? It's a memory from when before we were 8, I guess. There's emotions.
Gabe? Alex? I need you to listen very carefully. We got some scary news today, and I'm going to be spending some time at the hospital.
What? Mom? Are you okay?
Hush now. It's going to be okay.
She knew. Even then, she knew.
I want to ground ourselves in the fact that we are at the bottom of a shaft, I think. We might have died, but I am hopeful that whatever gameplay this section requires will get us out and we can go back to surviving. So this has got to be like an escape room, right?
It was always too hot in this room. How many nights did Dad spend in this room? Sleeping in an uncomfortable chair and eating vending machine dinners. There's something so weird and scary about watching your dad cry. Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
Is that how it went? You don't think you missed anything?
The game is telling me I missed something.
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Both of you.
Dad.
Behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
We just did. Wait. What? We're on a loop.
Wait. Did I miss something?
Guys, I missed something. We went too far. We should have hung out here first.
There it is. The painting that taught me that art sucked sometimes. We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky.
The empty bed. Is it like for us or something?
We spent so much time in here that I basically memorized every article. Gabe told me it was full of needles. Scared me to death.
Water?
No matter how much Mom drank, her throat was always dry.
We already did the fan. What am I missing? What am I missing? I checked everything before opening the curtains. Right? There's no other things. Oh, maybe I didn't do the emotions. Oh, she doesn't have emotions.
Mom.
What am I
missing? What am I missing? What did we talk? Hi, Mom.
Maybe she'll tell me something new the second time.
Mom. Mom.
Water, Alex. Get her some water.
Yeah, that wasn't an option the first time. You couldn't pick up the water. But now we can pick up the water. Wait, how do you give water? There we go.
Thank you. You almost never cried, even when you were very small. Did you know that? That's been my biggest challenge with you. How do you take care of someone who is already so strong?
Keys?
No tears, my strong girl. I want you to make me a promise. Your brother, your father, they are going to need you. You have to be strong. Will you do that, Alex?
Where is our dad, though? Like, in current life? We don't know. Or do we? And I forgot.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
It's a television? Oh my god. Yeah, so we were 8 years old, 8 or 10, when that happened. Is it Halloween? Oh, is this our house? Yeah, this has got to be our house at that around that time, right? Look, comic books. That's why we were drawn to Ethan. Our family photo. Damn, so we don't have a mom, a brother, or a dad? I think I lost what happened to the dad.
Was that the last time you talked to her? Mom.
I think so.
Do you miss her?
Gabe, what's going on?
We're half dead.
You're 11, I'm almost 15. Dad and I are time bombs. You keep running back and forth, trying to defuse us both. This is going to suck so bad. Play your part.
He keeps saying play your part. What does that mean?
There was only ever one thing to do when they got like this. Drown them out and wait for it to pass. The volume dial was my best friend on days like this.
This is probably sadder to watch without copyright music. I'm not sure if... Oh, it's playing Thank You by Dido. Yeah, that's sad. I remember that song from the Eminem days.
Alex? Hey. It's okay. It's just me. But you know that's not how it went down, right?
How did it happen? Gabe, tell us.
It was my job to keep the peace. But no matter what I did,
We could never
when
keep
wasn't
the peace.
this place falling apart? Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even tasted a butter cookie. 2 cups water for 1 cup rice. Set timer for 30 minutes. Do your history homework. Serve.
So we were made to be responsible for a lot of things when we were so
We
young.
never really touched these after Mom died. Gabe used to steal Dad's beer all the time. It was like the one thing they didn't fight about.
We've discovered a new memory.
Hey, Gabe. I'm Leslie Halloran. I'm from the Oregon State Child Protective Services.
Wasn't that on his list of people to call?
We got
or
a call
thank?
from someone who said there might have been some kind of fight here last night. Is your dad home?
Oh, gosh. You know what? We were... Yeah, that was like rehearsal. And I'm in this play at school, and my dad, like, he was helping me learn my lines.
Must be some play. But if you need anything, my number is on there. Okay?
I don't know if I'm remembering correctly if that was on his list that we saw in recent day, but he was that was on his list of people to thank for their help.
I wanted to be a werewolf that Halloween. Couldn't afford the costume. It was full of greeting cards. Mom kept every single one we ever got. My job was to sort them in order of how close we were to a collections notice.
A lot of overdue bills.
Thanks for trying, Lucky Cat.
Yeah, it's clearly, you know, our family wasn't in the best place. You can tell just by observing beds by the front door. I guess we didn't have our own rooms.
The killer mistress tabs in this book. weren't even close to right.
So we spent our time listening to music, looking at
Gabe
comics.
loved Son of Lead back when it was an indie.
Kind of like
It
an
was
escape
too gory for me.
for kids.
Cleaning Dad's ashtray was not my favorite job in the world.
And it should not have been our job as a 10-year-old. Oh my god, there's so many things. Laundry?
Dad's laundry. I always set it here when it was done. So
We
he
were
could
doing
find it.
laundry when we were 10.
At
Shoo,
least
shoo.
I managed to hold on to you, Shoo Shoo.
Shoo shoo. Shrine.
I tried so hard to keep my promise to her. Mom and Dad had this TV before they had either of us.
Will this be a different song? Some of Chad has played this before. You can spoil the songs because we can't hear them on copyright streamer mode. What song is playing? Does anyone know? Yeah. It's clearly painting a portrait of a family that, you know, wasn't the most fortunate, and our parents also were going through a rough time. Dad maybe had some substance abuse issues, violence. It's the same song? Okay. And then it's kind of showing where we as a child took refuge in our music, in our comics, in our artistic interests. And I guess this was right after our mom died. And then our brother was constantly arguing with our dad.
All right.
I think we can go upstairs, right? Okay, yeah, let's go. Or
I can't believe they were ever this happy.
can we go upstairs? How come we can't go upstairs?
Almost empty.
I'm
Almost
pretty
always.
sure I've clicked on everything I can. Except the door. I'm avoiding the door. I don't want to go outside, guys.
Gabe had barely used this backpack in weeks. Nobody could get him to go to school.
I don't want to go outside. Let me just look.
Gabe and Dad were so loud when they fought.
Chat, do not pressure me to go outside. I know I have to, but I need a moment. I need a moment because I don't know what's gonna happen. Libra avoids conflict. Exactly, Susanna. I do not want conflict. I want resolution. But this game is forcing me to go into the conflict.
Where you going? Are you gonna tell her? Or is that my job?
Keep your voice down.
Fine, I'll do it. Alex, Dad lost his job again. So we're broke. Again.
Don't talk to me that way. Despite what you may believe, you do not know everything. You think what? I laid myself off?
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I could,
I don't know, Dad. But what are we supposed to do now? We gotta eat.
we can sell some records. Or what about my guitar? We can sell that.
Alex, what is it gonna take to get you to stop defending him?
If your mother could see you now.
I don't want to hear about Mom.
Gabe!
I'm so tired of you using her as an excuse to be a piece of shit. Don't fucking touch me, piece of shit.
Dad.
Oh no.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
Alex, I didn't...
Dad! Dad, it's okay. Really, I'm not hurt.
I can't do this.
Dad?
We're supposed to be 10 and 14 years old. Our brother's 14.
Someone will come. That woman from CPS. Someone.
11 and 15? Okay, close enough.
Dad!
I'm sorry.
Don't leave.
Dad!
Does he take it? And do we use the powers to find him in the future? Is this him showing his true colors? Is that why our house is full of red lights? Symbolism? Oh my god. Yeah, we're reliving our past. We look our current age, but this actually happened when we were 11 and 15, chat, for those who are not sure. Are we at the bottom of the mine now?
Hey, can I ask you a question? Which orphanage is this? The one in Grant Park? Kinda thought it'd be nicer.
I can't do this, okay? I can't.
You need to.
No.
You need to be honest about what you see.
I was. I have. And now I'm done.
Almost. But not yet. You were 12, I am 16. I steal a car and end up in juvie.
Gabe, come on.
Then you're 13, 14, 15. Orphanages, group homes, musty rooms in the strange houses of foster parents. By the time you're 17, you've seen them all. Somewhere along the line, you start to feel things. Your own emotions don't belong to you. You have nothing. No one. You are alone.
I don't want this.
Alex. Play your part.
Play your part.
Play my part.
I know that the literal interpretation of that is relive the memory, so we as the viewer of this game can experience what happened. But I also think it's like a double meaning in the sense of like, just play your part, just do what people expect of you, just do what you have to do.
God, they put me on so many meds.
So this is where...
Did any of them ever work?
Some of them helped. A little.
So we're now older,
them
a few
fixed
years. We're
in
a
their
teenager.
defense, mutant empathy isn't exactly in the DSM.
The DSM. This is foster care. We're kind of reliving where we used to live.
I used to write one every day.
To our dad.
Stupid.
We knew his address?
Why? You clearly missed him.
And I thought he missed me. Hence, stupid.
Are we gonna learn more about, like, the dad's motivations?
Guess I missed a few days.
Because, like, I imagine the dad has some more complicated story. I mean, or not, but you would hope so.
We weren't allowed to bring glass into the dorms, so we had to drink from this thing.
Like hamsters in a cage.
They should have stenciled the same thing on all of us.
Property of Oregon.
Do you really feel like you
children.
were their property?
We didn't belong to anyone else, did we?
Rules?
I took a fork in here one time and hid it under my mattress. Just 'cause, fuck you.
Residents must adhere to assigned schedules, not permitted to loiter outside of designated free time. Glass and silverware, not cutlery, silverware, or to remain in the canteen. Do not bring these into the dorm. No non-residents, no music, no TV, no screen time after lights out. Failure to adhere to any of these rules will result in disciplinary action. Damn. This is like camp. I'm just kidding.
Fancy.
Everyone had one good outfit. We wore them to meet the parents.
I went to a strict camp for context.
I think you already know the answer to that question. I remember the kid who put this here. Sadie? Sally. Something with an S?
You were friends at first, right?
Way at first. Then I freaked out on her and she was done with me. Just like everyone else.
What's this? What's in the chest? Who's in the window? What the fuck? That's so freaky. Do you see the like little... I know it's really dark, but there's someone above our head. How do I turn it up, Ben? I can't turn it up. Can I turn it up in here? Is it gamma? Maybe. Let's try that. Is that better? It's like so ugly bright for me. It's probably going to be terrible when we go back to normal, but now you can see better for now. Oh my god, who are all these people? Wait, I can't walk anywhere or do anything. I can only feel emotions. Do you guys recognize any of these people?
All these people. All their feelings.
Oh, maybe they were people who lived at the group home with us?
She's been through so much. I just don't know if we're prepared
Parents.
for a troubled girl.
Parents. Parents looking in to their kids.
It says here she's sensitive. What does that mean?
I wonder why she's never found a home before.
Oh, prospective parents, right. So waiting potentially to adopt.
I'm sure she's a sweet girl, but she's not for us.
She's awfully old, isn't she?
This is the kid that's been in all those fights, right?
I want to help. I really do, but there's just something
Off
broken.
Wrong.
With her.
Mm-hmm. They didn't want us because we were older. And I guess we got into a fight.
I'm sorry.
Why?
You need to see it.
See what? That nobody picked me?
Nobody picked you. Nobody picked you. Nobody wanted you.
Why do we need to see this? Maybe we're
Mom
better
died.
off.
Dad left. I bailed. You couldn't keep us together.
It was my job to keep us.
You were 11 years old. You were 11 years old. You were a kid, Alex. Let it go. People leave. Life gets hard. Sometimes it's a big shit sandwich. Make it better. Be angry at Dad. Miss Mom. Hell, be angry at me. But don't give up. No one gets to tell you what you're worth. And no one can take your life away. Fight.
I'm not sure
You have a gift. It's something you don't even understand. You can change the world. Make it better. Now get up.
What?
Get up and fight.
And yes, Kayla, thank you. We might play the OG. It was remastered. Life is Strange. Oh, wait. We're at the bottom of the mine. Guys, we're at the mine. We woke up. Holy shit, we have survived. We keep on surviving no matter what. That's got to be the moral of the story, right? We're like the Katy Perry song, Rise. Blue Cat Cafe. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me just turn down the brightness because it is wild. Here, I'll do more like that. Let's see. We're gonna light the lantern. And we're gonna climb up out of here. Because we always survive. We are the main character, Alex. Let's go. We have seen too much shit. And we're also gonna discover a truth while we're here. Because we are not only the main character, but we are a hero. We're gonna bring down
I've got to
Typhon
find
next.
a way out of here.
Just watch. Do we need to find a way out of here, or we're gonna find some truth?
No more ladder. Not that I'd be much good at climbing.
Can I go backwards? No. It will not let me. Whoa. Well, that's just looking up. Whoa. We can go our own way. How come I can't run anymore? What happened? Weird. Oh, because I'm I'm so dumb. Because we're injured. Christine, you idiot.
Lines growing into mines. Just like Jed said.
Yo, that motherfucking Jed is gonna pay. He's going to pay. Ew, a dead rat. Menchie. Did you do that? Menchie.
I'm gonna choose not to read anything into this.
Rats are cute, though. I had a friend with a pet rat once.
I could almost laugh. If it wouldn't hurt so much.
Safety first. Pickaxe? Can we take it and
How
attack
long
Jed?
has this stuff been down here?
Yo, all of this is clues into some truth we're gonna discover to bring down Typhon. Just watch. We're gonna be the hero. It's gonna happen. What is it? What is it? Is that... It sounds like gas going off, like a gas leak or something.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No. Come on, no.
Now we can't see.
I can do this.
We have more matches on us, but we need to figure out what to light. The screen is black, but we are there, very faintly. That is the game. It's just super dark.
Okay, that's something.
Wait, how can we see? We have night vision.
That aura is the only lead I've got.
Oh, because we can see the auras. Oh. Because of our special powers, we're seeing when objects have emotions or stories tied to them, we can see their aura, like their glow. So there's a story attached to something down this way in the mine, and I can't run.
All right, boys, getting close.
Helldivers for life, huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
Yep.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job.
Finish what job?
Steady goes. Steady.
Fuck was...
Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel! Who's on radio?
Jed!
Fuck!
Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move! Now! There's still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out! Make the call, Jed!
God damn it! God damn it! Everyone, let's go! Now!
What were we
Smells like
doing?
fireworks. Must be where Typhon blew the charges.
What? Was our dad down in the mine?
Dad.
What? He became a miner for Jed in Haven Springs?
Jed! Come back! Jed, you son of a bitch!
Yep.
Jen, you gotta stop, man.
Jed! Fuck you, Jed! Come back!
It's over, Jen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So our dad died, I guess 10 years ago, right? And we just never knew. And we've been mad at him this whole time with the unanswered letters. How could we never know? Isn't there like death records or something? I don't think Gabe knew, right? Or did he and just thought it was in our best interest to not tell us? We're gonna write on it, write fuck Jed. Or we're just gonna toss the sign. Is that why Gabe came here? Yeah, maybe. But he never told us. So both of our family members died in Haven Springs.
During my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History,
No, Diane.
loyalty, pride.
The timing,
These
Diane.
values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Oh. What a scene, guys.
Alex, oh my God.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
Say what happened. Say it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I found out something you need to hear.
Also,
I'm sorry.
Call for medical help, but...
What?
Alex, you're hurt.
Say what happened. Oh my god, guys. I would be screaming.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Get him. Don't act surprised.
Alex, what's going on?
Oh my god. Shit, do we have evidence? Guys, we need evidence, though. I mean, we shouldn't need evidence, but, like, we have to be able to prove it. Don't pretend.
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years.
Tell him, show him.
Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story.
The
is a
USB, the
lie.
USB, yes.
Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself.
Diane knows. Don't act like you don't know.
There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father.
Did Jed know that? I wonder. Or maybe he, like, didn't care or think.
Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote. Everyone at that company is scared to death. All they do is protect themselves. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed.
Yep.
Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see,
he tried to murder.
He tried to kill me too.
I like how he's like, I'm not sure about that. Like, why is he just said, what a doof. Why is everyone just quiet?
Why aren't any of you saying anything?
What
We
happened?
don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Oh no. Did they just find our case file or something? Did they find our case file and now they've like brandished us as crazy? Didn't ask you, bitch.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do.
Ryan and Steph believe us, right?
Sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
Okay, just, we don't care what you say. Just, we want evidence. I don't care about your conscience. You suppress the evidence.
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad,
Ryan, help us.
do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
This is not good that he's Jed's son.
No. I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died.
We should have seduced
I
Ryan,
thought-
guys.
I don't know. I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
Damn, I wonder if we seduced Ryan, if he would have believed us. Because he would have had, you know, he would have cared more. You're lying.
This is an act. You're lying.
Prove it, prove it.
Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I feel like a butt was gonna come.
I believe you too.
Oh.
I'm horrified and shocked and still processing everything, but I believe you.
Don't we have like a gunshot wound to show off and be like, guys, did not do this to myself. You can see here. Exhibit A.
I would like to speak.
We helped Ducky dance.
This young lady came to Haven
That's
as a
evidence,
stranger.
right?
But over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely. if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims.
So it's like whoever we befriended
You
is
have to take
now
her seriously.
supporting us.
Ducky, you're being unhelpful. Alex, sweetheart.
But we helped you, Eleanor.
You know our mind can play tricks on us. None of it is your fault.
Okay, well, Eleanor's is like, sadly, regrettably
So
not.
hard to admit you need help. But it's always better in the end. We're
about
all
Pike?
worried about you. Let us help you.
Don't worry, Alex. I got this.
Does he like us?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a USB stick full of recordings.
Let's go.
Yes,
Evidence.
We went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for
Ryan,
conspiracies.
we laughed together.
Yeah.
We glowed together.
You're trying to weasel your way out of things.
Do
again, huh?
something.
I know your game. I know
Don't
how you...
test me, Jason.
Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore.
First name basis? What's
Yeah,
going
not
on
you,
here?
Not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Yep.
Like hell I do.
Jason. Well, given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself
Oh,
from...
cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up,
Uh-oh.
Jason,
It concerns me that a voting member of this council has openly admitted to a personal bias.
Shit. What do we do? What do we do? What's the most strategic?
Ridiculous.
We should apologize for being mad that he cut the rope. Is that maybe?
I'm really sorry.
I know the difference between right and wrong.
I'm astonished that you would put your personal issues above the economic health of this
I'm sorry, Alex.
I'm going first thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Dad. Please. Come clean. We'll figure it out together.
Good son.
It
Honest
amazes
son.
me. The extent to which she has manipulated you.
Dishonest dad.
Come on, Dad.
Never in a million years.
Come on. I hate seeing you do this.
Proof.
My own son.
Humans are so
My
frustrating.
own goddamn son!
Stop.
Show the proof. Reveal your true colors. Let's go.
I know why you tried to kill me.
We've been over this.
It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier, not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't let you.
Justice.
My father worked for you. His name was John.
Why would we say he was a screw up? I mean, I don't know. We don't really know. He was a fighter.
The world never gave him anything for free. He fought just to stay alive. He fought for us. Maybe he was finally winning. But you killed him.
It's time to go to jail.
And then Gabe, my big brother.
2 times you going to jail. Mm-hmm. Not concurrent. Consecutive sentences, buddy. He was starting over. He was building a family. I don't know. Same
Haven
thing.
was his second chance. He was so proud of who he'd become. A great boyfriend. A cool dad. But he died. Because of you.
Call
And
the
then there's
judge.
me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive.
This is our victim impact statement.
To get through.
We're going to have to remember this to repeat it to the
Haven
court during
changed me.
sentencing.
I started to think about the future.
I wanted to help people.
I want to help people. Because it's something I'm good at.
Or we
Knowing
also
I'm
care.
good at something feels fucking great. And you tried to murder me.
Also attempted murder?
You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth.
Add that to the charges. Yes, we could sue for emotional damages later in
forgotten
civil
it.
court.
Haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
That you're a hero. That's his story.
You tell yourself you're a hero. A strong leader.
But you're a narcissistic piece of shit.
Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you.
Damn, we sassy.
But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
The best insult? You're a coward.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you couldn't even say those words out loud. Because you're a coward.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't imagine saying it to your wife. Saying it in front of your
Ooh,
son.
This is a good roast.
Every day you were brave enough to go underground and look death in the eye. But you couldn't muster the courage to admit a mistake.
Yeah.
I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't.
His personality is to run away from this, so I'm kind of curious what he's gonna do.
The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you.
Our eyes are like red and glowing.
You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past.
We're a therapist now.
You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows.
I probably wouldn't put this in my victim impact statement.
I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
And I know we are upset and angry, and normally I would condemn you, but I think you have to say you forgive the person just so they admit and go to jail. Strategy.
And I forgive you.
And so you can move on with your life. Now he's gonna break down, admit his wrongdoings, and take responsibility, right? Now he's gonna say sorry. And then we got him. Please, gameplay, please. There are two types of people. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying I'm not angry. I'm not saying we're not hurt. But I do think there is power in moving forward. And reintegration and rehabilitation, as opposed to
Begin on the type-in mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago.
He admitted it.
Which involved a clandestine and
he took responsibility.
Inspections caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment.
He's going to prison.
About this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO.
Yep. Step down. Let's go.
For your drive time commute coming right.
Oh, we don't want to hear about it. I do want to hear about it. I want to hear all about the court process, the decision making, what stage we're at.
The silence is worse. I need to get some air.
I do think Alex and I are kind of different people. Text message. Yo, this is a wild ride. So much has happened. It's been like an hour. Oh my god. I need to breathe. That's such an interesting and well-written script though. Like her whole speech to him and then the choice you get at the end. It's like, what kind of person are you? Do you want revenge or do you want to give chances and then heal? Wow, it's so interesting. Okay. Jesse Whitaker. Hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with previous retail broadcast experience. Dope. So I'm applying. Who left? Steph. Nobody just yet, but to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Steph is still leaving?
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've decided to open back up to commission, so that's good. She's continuing her art. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now. Making art is my favorite method. Please get in touch if you want a portrait. Cool. Maybe we should go do that, right? Is there still gameplay left in this game?
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude towards Haven Springs for your continued support. What? We have issued a statement which is available on our website. Where's the website? Where's the link? Where's the bit.ly link?
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
The Black Lantern will remain closed. Yeah, because Jed is in trouble, just a little.
It never ends.
The county sheriff, a statement regarding the ongoing investigation. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging, and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. State police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, and as such, management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. Okay. I just don't understand how all this could happen under your noses. What is going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue. Oh my god. There's no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Drop to your tinfoil hat, you loon. Oh my god. There are two types of people. Eleanor. Hello, neighbors. Thank you for making last night's Spring Festival such a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition, cleaning up. Jed, gotta open the bar. Sorry, darling. Okay, this is old, right?
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Has anyone seen Alex? We agreed to meet last night, but then she ghosted. Not like her, kind of freaking out. Well, we ghosted in the mine. you know, not intentional. We did maybe become a ghost for a little bit, though. That's troubling. Haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you? What a fuck face. Jen. Okay, social media comments. Why is there so many messages? I haven't read
Steph
anything.
wishes she could reword that, but it's pretty funny.
I can't track the band's name. My muscle is Alex. She's gonna die when she sees this. Oh, we were so good at the festival. What wonderful flowers. Who got a rose? I think. Can we brag for someone else? Oh, Ryan. We didn't give him a rose, but we thought about it. I don't see why not, as long as that someone has given their permission. Hey, Steph, do I have permission to brag about the rose you got last night from your crush? Lol, come on, man. That's cute. At least he's not jealous. Okay. What else do I do? Oh, guys, text messages. Okay, give me a moment, and I will give you a moment, too. I gotta pee out the tea, and I do think I need some more tea. Beyyyn. Just gonna play some music for 1 minute. I will BRB, grab some tea, go pee. See Menchie. Good Lord. And she's got to pay for all those beds somehow. Menchie's live streams, like when she live streams on her own, I think the last one made like $16 just from like ad revenue. So yeah, she bought like half a bed with that last live stream. So thank you for watching ads on Menchie's live streams. They only play at the beginning, or sometimes, not always. Okay. Sorry, yeah, the music was loud because I had the overall volume up for the game. Good Lord. And we are back in the game. Welcome back. Oh my God, we have so many text messages, but I need to read them all. I just hate how they're in the wrong order. Have I just like not looked at my phone? An interviewer wants to talk to us about the Typhon controversy. And we don't want to. Me, every time someone wants to interview me. No. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Okay, thank you, Jessica, but we're going to say no-sika. Steph, thanks for having my back. Of course. How could I not? Heart. I guess she didn't leave town, eh? Ryan. Growing up, my dad was my hero, and after the accident, he was the whole town's hero. It was the best feeling in the world to know others saw him the same way I did, and no one questioned it. Even when the strange phone calls started, the late nights locking his office when he left the house. So Ryan always knew something was a little sketchy. But it was all lies, and now I know the truth because you showed it to us. Let me know if you need help. I'm here. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan is a good guy. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, see, we did not have to seduce him. We had his support. Either way, good man. Mac, who has deleted his profile picture. I risked more than my job to talk to you. Hey, Chen, didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Thanks. Ducky. Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. Charlotte. I don't know what to say, Alex. My heart breaks for you. Just remember, Ethan and I are here for you. Yeah. Ethan? Aww. Arthur. Who is Arthur? Oh. How did they have our phone number? Who published our phone number? We don't like this. I'm not doing any media. Lose my number. This caller has been blocked. Oh my god. Oh, it's the group chat. Alex, please pick up just to let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. Please call us. This is when we were in the mine. Oh, we have great friends, guys. We have good friends. That's cool.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready.
Wait, I got another notification from Ethan. You weren't going to mention being a superhero when I texted? Okay, yes, thank you.
To move from the bed to the rooftop.
So much has happened and the game is still not over. I'm like, what else can happen? Like, everything that could happen has happened, except prison. When do we witness the trip to prison?
They say I was powered by adrenaline that whole morning.
Did we get a prison
now
visit?
I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil and these.
Are we gonna stay in Haven? Like, I'm not even sure if that is best for us, you know, after all the shit that has
I'll never
happened.
understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
He tried to fucking murder us. Like, come on, man.
I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, so Gabe knew that our dad was somewhere there. I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. Okay? I think you know by now what my word is worth. Yeah, nothing. I did not deserve your forgiveness. Yeah, I know, we just said that. But it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort for you in the days ahead. I mean, we're allowed to not care about his future responses. There's the jacket. Let's see.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
There's got to be a memory somewhere around that gives us some indication of like, was our dad ever looking for us and why he really left. I mean, maybe I'm just being too optimistic.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Scandal? Really? This scandal. Okay, no, scandal is the word you use for like beauty guru drama. Okay, this is not scandal.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Chicken noodle soup? Oh my god, I would die for chicken noodle soup right now. Gnome?
Nothing like being called delusional by someone you trusted. That one really hurt.
Damn, man. Laptop. Plate. What interview?
I know now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truths.
Okay. Sorry. The membership thing is being stupid.
Fresh tea.
Is that tea?
Do you want to take, look, or read its emotions?
Drink.
Okay.
I want to drink immediately.
Okay.
No questions. Is this emotional for you, Ben? Are you screaming at your screen from downstairs?
I just want to know where Steph is.
Why?
I just think you should find Steph.
Why? We have some soul searching and resolution to do. Okay, we just found out about our family. Like, no offense, but we just met Steph and Ryan. They're both very good people, but like, there's a lot of deeper, darker, long-term shit we're dealing with, Ben. Thank you for the tea.
Okay.
The membership thing was being stupid again. I think it's the app, so I had to turn it off.
I'm ready for some fresh air.
Oh, it's telling me to go outside, but I'm not ready. Charlotte's sculpture.
Even though it was hard, I'm glad I let Charlotte overcome her own anger. I think it gave her the strength to support me.
So that was a decision we made. I guess that maybe resulted in Charlotte supporting us?
After what I went through, the middle of the ocean might not be so bad.
Chris saying we just met. You've been there for 2 months? Yeah. In my books, 2 months is still we just met. We're dealing with like a lifelong history of our, brother and father's past here. Fishy? Are we playing Radiohead?
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Dad, and what could have been if he'd never come to this town. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left.
A fishbowl. That's like how we feel. We're in a fishbowl. We are a little fishy in a bowl full of water. Oh, I can leave. Okay. Pendant.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
I am a fishbowl of emotions. Yes. Okay, are there any emotions I need to, like, tap into here? That's what I ask in real life, too. You know, as I'm just walking around. I'm just like, are there any emotions I'm supposed to tap in? Let me just right-click and see if I can be directed to said emotion. Human emotions. Scanning, scanning, do not detect. Should I go upstairs? Okay, we're going upstairs. I don't know why, but we are going up. Oh, we are not going upstairs. The computer said nope. Do I need my coat? Why don't I want to go upstairs?
Hey, Steph.
Oh.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
What?
Okay.
Please, no surprises.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen.
Are we your hero?
And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Damn. She's serious. I don't know. Like, okay, we like Steph, but this is like a lot right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. I don't know, man. We just process so much.
I've never had anyone barge in to tell me that they wanted to be with me before.
Yeah? How'd it feel?
Chat wants us to go with it, but like also it's a big ask, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of fair to feel like
giving me a lot to think about.
Let's chill. Yes, we're gonna
good.
think. We like
That was the
you.
idea.
We like you, but
You know
I
where to
can't
find
commit
me.
this second. You know what I'm saying?
Good luck, Jen.
See,
Thanks, Steph.
we know where to find her. We're gonna find her. It's also a lot of responsibility to tell someone like, yeah, like rip up your ticket and stay here. Like, I don't know. Do we want to stay here? Where are we going? Chat's telling me YOLO. Okay, I don't YOLO. I'm like, I need to think. Overthink, actually,
right.
is what I meant.
Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown.
Yeah, someone else tell me what to do. I'm confused.
Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do.
What should we do?
You should stay in Haven.
Why? Why? Why Haven?
You really think so?
Because our dad and brother died
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Our employer's going to jail. Who's our... Do we get to run the bar, though? That could be, you know, upwards mobility.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
hear something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on.
Is that what we chose?
You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
Or this is an option? Insight. Pretend there's music.
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off.
That could be a fun job.
And little by little, time does its thing.
We heal. The seasons change. Snow. They don't clear the sidewalks?
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
We watch Ethan grow up. We are besties with Charlotte. We have a Gabe shrine. And Jed
Thoughts
is...
of Jed, of Typhon.
Is he in prison? Show me.
Even of me. Begin to fade into the background.
Who runs the bar? Ryan? Community-run establishment. Pike. No. No, that's Mac. Sorry. Riley. With someone new? Charlotte? You roll the dice. Oh, it's a game. There is music here, but copyright.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
Why don't we play like the local
Or
festivals?
maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels.
No drama. That would be nice.
You don't question it. You don't doubt it. Or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Yeah, there's no music. Maybe it's like, in the arms of a
Thank you.
angel.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course. You already have.
I can't go.
With your gift, your music, just by being you.
So that was an option?
But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Go where?
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened. The truth is, There's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Oh, it's a choice! And you all know what my boring ass is gonna pick. Choose wisely? What does it mean to be wise? That is subjective. I mean, I think we could find happiness in either. But I am concerned. If Alex was my friend, I would probably say to Alex, there's some really good people here. And are you happy? And if she says yes, then I think she should stay. Because I think a never-ending search for more happiness, you will never necessarily find it. Unless you enjoy that never-ending search, then you do you go on constant adventure, that's fine. But I think she's someone who needs some comfort in knowing she has a place and people to rely on based on her past. That's just what I feel makes the most sense for her. If I was like giving her advice as a friend, that's what I would say. But it's also like, you know, if she wants to go, she should go. I am not doing a poll to let you guys pick because I'm gonna pick. Yeah, right. She's young. She can travel. We're not barring her from vacation, okay? She can go on vacation. Do not worry, Ben. Alex can go. My simple little pleasure says sock mode equals stay. Yeah. I'll do a poll just so you guys, just because I'm curious what you guys would say, but I'm not going to let it change my decision. So let's do a poll anyways. Stay or stay or go. We're not biasing it with different terms. Stay or go. All right. Let's see. What do you guys say? I just want to know generally what you guys think. I will take it into consideration, and by that I mean I will not, unless it is the one I picked. I think everyone has a different perspective on this, and that's why like this game is so interesting to me, right? Because your own life experiences and your own POV are gonna play into the decisions you make here. And as we know, I overanalyze everything. I am way too practical in my, you know, my definition, my POV of that. And I try to find the logical solution to problem solve and find comfort. And I'm not someone who's desperately searching for more if it's gonna let me down. You bias the poll? Yeah, well, I decided to do a poll later, so you convinced me to stay. But like, it shouldn't be something about convincing people. I think if someone really wants to go, then they should go. But my personality type is to figure shit out. And if I find something that I like, I'm going to keep it. I don't feel the need to keep looking for more. I think we have something good in Haven, and I'm worried that we've constantly been on the move and there's so much drama every time we move. I don't want more bullshit. Too much history go. Like, I mean, if we felt that way in the preview of our life, then yeah, I would maybe leave. But the preview of our life suggested that like we were fine. So okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Most of chat said stay. Should I stay or should I go now? No, 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 no. If I go, there will be trouble. Should I stay or should I go? We're gonna stay.
I know what I want.
We never saw what the Go ending would be, though, eh? Like, they didn't show us a preview of it. I really like her sweater. Sick sweater. Where'd you get it? The Go ending is just getting on a bus? Yeah, but I thought maybe, you know, they'd show you what would happen, but I guess not. That's the point. I don't want to go somewhere if I don't fucking know. Where am I going? I don't know. I hate adventures, guys. Time to look up all the ending compilations on YouTube, yeah. Is this the end? Is this the final scene? It's so pretty. I like the sepia tone. Beautiful cinematography. What's on your other hand? What's on your other life? Your parallel life. This is the end. Life is over, guys. Life is over. Life is strange. Oh my God. Damn. Shout out to Chad and Martha. Samantha, Dave, Kyle, Charles, Manny. Okay. Wait, where's the stats? I want to know the stats. Are they going to tell me, like, how many people got what outcome? Is there something at the end of the credits? There's pictures. Guys, how do I get the stats? Please tell me there's stats. After the credits? Okay. Thank you, Johnny Cat. We did it. Guys, we played an entire game all the way through. I think that's the first time that's ever happened on this stream. I want to know how the outcomes differ with other people. Like, how many people choose to go. Damn, these are long credits. I mean, shout out to all the people involved. This game was so complex. I have no concept or ability to imagine how difficult it is to not only animate this game, but code it for all of the different outcomes and options. Like, all the pathways. Like, holy shit. It's amazing. It's like trying to pick a HOLO taco combo. There's just so many different pathways. And if I had to take a picture of every single one, like, I would need this many people to help. It's still not over. Oh my God. Don't forget, you did finish Goose Game. I did. I can't. Holy shit. Wow. Is there another way to the credits, or do I need to keep going? Oh, and death is and taxes. Yeah, duh. Oh, we got it. Stats. Okay. Sorry, I did finish death and taxes. Alex stayed in Haven. 56%. Oh, so we're in the majority. Interesting. I would have guessed that most people playing this game would have chosen adventure. So it's really interesting to me that the majority actually did pick to stay, but it's pretty split, which is probably the game developer's goal. They really want to, have a good disparity in outcomes. They don't want one outcome to be like a vast majority option. This is a really good split. Alex forgave Jed for his actions. 71%. Interesting. Because I would have guessed that most people would have denounced him and still been mad and angry after everything that we saw. But turns out we were in the majority. Because most of chat, at least vocal chat, was saying to denounce him. Alex claimed she learned not to fear her emotions, 52%. Okay. Some members of the council stood with Alex, 82%. So wait, there was an outcome where everyone supported Alex and where no one supported Alex. Wow. How do you get in that 4%? You just don't play any side missions and don't develop any relationships with any people, and then no one supports you? Maybe that's how you get it? Damn. Alex wanted to help more people in the future, 45%. That was the majority, but by a narrow margin. But yeah, we wanted to help more, one, out of just to belong somewhere, and then to play music in the future, I guess, was the more superficial response. So that's why it's lower. Alex took a moment to reflect in her apartment, 41%. Alex didn't sit on the bed, 59%. I don't even remember that decision, but okay. Probably the speedrunners. Yeah, good point. Who are the 4%? Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote, 47%. Didn't see Ryan? We could have seen Ryan. Ryan stood by Alex during the vote, 32%. But didn't he stand by us? I'm confused. What are you going to play next? Maybe Tycoon Park Simulator? Jurassic World Evolution? Do you want me to be scared? Thank you for your super chat. Do you want to scare me? I am not good at horror games because I am scared. I'm confused. I thought Ryan stood up for us. What's FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's? Is that it? More stats. Charlotte sided with Alex during the vote. Charlotte turned her back on Alex was the majority? Oh, people did Charlotte wrong then. Eleanor offered to get Alex help, 50%. What? Get us help? I mean, it was like not really the help we needed though. Pike sided with Alex during the vote, 74%. Ducky sided with Alex, 52%. Ryan believed Alex during the vote, 32%. Oh, okay, so we won this round because the majority of players, 68%, Ryan believed Jed, his dad, and therefore didn't side with us. So we were in the minority that we got Ryan to believe us. I wonder how we did that. I don't know why the choices landed that way, but that's good. Ryan and Alex don't get together, 69%. 9% Ryan leaves Haven to be with Alex. So I guess we both would have left Haven. And 22% Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven. That's funny. Oh, and I guess the same response for Steph. But it's a very different split. Interesting. So there's way more people who, if they chose to go with Ryan, they ended up not together than if they chose to go with Steph. They were way more likely to stay together. I guess people in chat joking about lesbian U-Haul, there is some truth to that decision-making pattern as evidenced in the data. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. So that's Steph's decision, not ours. 34%. Okay. But 35% they left together. I guess that's reflected in the previous stat of leaving. And 31%, so pretty equal split of not getting together, even though we both were in Haven. Interesting. Well, his dad murdered her dad. Yeah, but that's not his fault or her fault. U-hauling is real. But why would Ryan leave Haven? Steph had her band, but Ryan doesn't have a reason. Yeah, good point. So why would Ryan? It's probably because Alex would have said, "Oh, I need to leave," and but we're in a relationship, so you have to follow me, and that's why it was 9%, because not many people would have picked that. Detroit Becomes Human might be a good game, but you got to make quick choices, though. Thank you, Johnny Cat. I've heard that suggested. I've also heard that it's more challenging from a gameplay controller perspective, but I am improving. Fox Pack, only Libras will read these stats. I have been called out. But I want to know how I compare to other people. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I would be on the more less fun, more logical, less emotional decision-making options. But it does seem that I'm usually in the majority option. So I'm not that different from you after all. I don't have any friends. None of your... Guys, I do not have friends. No friend stats. Confirm I have no friends. Oh my god. Okay. Let me put on some music because we are done. Life is Strange, True Colors. Oh my god. That was a wild ride, everybody. How are we all feeling? How is chat doing? You guys okay? Everyone have their tea? Want to play the DLC? What's the DLC? There's a DLC that focuses on Steph. What's a DLC? I don't know what's a DLC. Is that like a whole other game? DLC has first game spoilers. DLC would be better if you play the other games first. Okay. I do want to play the first edition of Life is Strange that was recently remastered. Seems strange to call it fun because it was so intense, but I enjoyed your playthrough. Thank you, Colette. This was so awesome to watch you play. I always enjoy hanging out with the Simply fam. Thank you, Laurel. It's a bonus episode? Okay, but we can't play it until the first one, it sounds like. Until after. Oh my god. I missed a super chat. Jurassic World Evolution. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. Why do you guys want me to play horror games? I don't know. I'm not going to play another game right now, but I'm taking your considerations in our Discord. The first Life is Strange might be even more intense and very edgy. What does edgy mean? Detroit Become Human with Ben? Is that a 2-player? I definitely want to do, like, okay, we're going to play the first iteration of Life is Strange, the original, not True Colors. It was recently remastered, so we could do that now. That's probably the reason why I didn't play it like a month ago, because they were still working on it. I don't know if I'm going to play a different game in between, though. I might check with Ben and see if he wants to resume It Takes Two. Maybe just for like one episode as a palate cleanser. A little more chaotic, a little more stressful in a, you know, different kind of stress way. Just to break this up. But I'm not going to play now because we just went through an emotional roller coaster. It takes one. It takes one. It takes Ben. And there's also some chill games. Yes, I've seen Animal Crossing. I've seen Unpacking, which I did downloaded. Unpacking's a game where you basically just like electronically unpack shit and then you put it in your virtual room. It's like The Sims if you could organize, sort of. Maybe that's wrong because I don't really play The Sims, but it's like an organizing game, which I love. Can I unpack and repack my nail polish shelf and do it in rainbow order? I don't know. Love to see you try and play Fortnite. No, you would not. You should play The Last of Us. That's the game that Ben played. That's why he just pinned that chat, right, Ben? Detroit Become Human isn't 2-player, but Ben having the controller so you don't get stressed out could be ideal. That's a good suggestion. I have done that in the past with my dad. He used to play the video games and I would just watch. Ben, do you think you could play hard games and I can watch? I could react to Ben's gameplay. Imagine. Played Grand Theft Auto 5. That's what GTA stands for, right? Yeah, I'm gonna play GTA and Valorant and Fortnite. And then I will be the ultimate streamer. And then we're gonna have a pummel party. I don't know what any of those words I just said actually mean. I have just seen them. Then we're gonna play in the Dream SMP. Yeah. I know words, but I don't know what they mean or what is actually included in them. You should try Planet Zoo. It's a zoo building game and it's really cute. Oh, well, stop donating. Please, you don't, please. I'm reading chat that isn't just super chats. Thank you, but please don't feel the need to super chat anything. You can always leave suggestions in the comment section of this video, like after it's live. And then also in our Discord, the Simply official Discord, there is a link in this video description box, and also a mod can put one in the chat. There's a stream/pod suggestions thread chat that people can put things in there. Oh, I feel like I'm still stressed after that emotional roller coaster. That was one episode, and like we died and then we came back and then we died again, and then we saw all of our history, which brought back so much trauma. Oh my god. And then we sought justice. We were so well articulated. Like, I'm so proud of us to be able to articulate in the way that Alex did, right in the face of the person who hurt you that much, is honestly truly so impressive. Like, her emotional intelligence in that moment is amazing. I don't think the average person would be able to do what she did in that moment, because how do you even form sentences in such an articulate way when you are faced with a person, you know, who did you that wrong, who you just discovered? I think that it's incredible. I know this was a game with a script, but, you know, if that were real life, amazing. Good job. I aspire to that level of confidence, that level of articulation in the face of emotional stress and trauma. Because normally when I'm under emotional stress and trauma, I need to give me a minute. I'm going to go think in my room, and maybe I will write you an essay with my response. That person does not exist. Yeah, maybe. Most people would either be like reactive and just yell or not really think through their words and actions. And then other people would, I'ma leave, you know, and think about it later. Retreat. It's the fight or flight response. I'm always the flight response, but I'm like a thoughtful flight. Not just flight and hide. I think I flight for strategic reasons. I think through, and then I compile my responses and come back. And the goal is to send you to prison. Which it did work. We did send him to prison, so I'm happy with that outcome. My interpretation is that she never left the facility and it was all in her head. Everything was in her head, including the trip to Haven. I mean, I guess anyone could have a different interpretation. AKA a Libra flight. Yeah. I'm a fight, flight. Let me think about it. Okay, I'm gonna flight, but then I'm gonna strategically fight later. That is me. Ben, that is sad. Ben, not everything is a dream. We've been watching too many movies. We got to do the End of the World podcast. That might be our next podcast, but I have to do research. I have to do more homework, rather, not research, for our next podcast. We've been watching a lot of movies about the end of the world, and I think we have like at least 8. But I need to properly document them in an Excel spreadsheet and rate them on things like realism, is this actually going to happen, would we survive, and so on, in order to present to you our meta-analysis results. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the next podcast, because I got to do my work. What's the plan for next stream, Simply? We're going to do nails. I know, after all of this emotional turmoil, I think we're going to do nails. We need it, guys. We need it. Will you post the movies you watch? Yes. We will let you know which ones I'm doing my meta-analysis on. They're not all good movies. Just be warned. Some of them are pretty bad. Lol, Chris relaxes and watches movies, but then makes a spreadsheet for them. Because we need a criteria. We need to evaluate the end of the world movies in order to present to you our analytical results and our perspective on them. You know, we need to package this nicely and give you the thorough analysis. Anyways, if I have time to do it, that'll be the next podcast. But the next podcast could also be about, I don't know, Canada. However, I do know that most people don't really care about that, but it might be, but I'm not sure, because it also kind of bums me out to talk about it at all. What time is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's 7:40 p.m. Do Alex's nails? Yo, her nails were perfect the entire time. Even when she was 8 years old, looking like our current age. You should have a space to vent about it. I mean, like, yes and no. I personally don't feel like everyone does their own thing as an influencer, but I, as a influencer, do not feel like I want to use my platforms just to vent. I don't want to use my fame or whatever just like to complain or vent about things. That's not my primary motive. If I feel like there's something that is important to let my community know, to speak up about, then that's different than venting. So it kind of depends. I'm weighing my thoughts and feelings. Fuck! I am weighing my choices before I decide whether or not I am going, and Ben would speak about this more at length on a podcast where we can actually like explain it, because I think that's the problem. So a lot of people are like, what, Canada people are fighting for freedom? That's cool. No, it's not that simple, and I can't explain it right now because I'm tired. I'm tired. There's a lot of nuance. Yes, Peach. Christine the Analyzer. Exactly. I always have to be careful. And I don't say that because, I'm worried about what people think of me. I say that, you need to be thoughtful and think through what you are going to say and make sure that it is accurate. Yeah, and that's important to me. I don't just want to, yell shit out and not think of, oh, but fuck, I missed this, or, oh, whatever, Ben is suggesting we could share the movies of the podcast about the end of the world so you guys could watch them before. Would you guys want that? Do you want the list of movies now? We could do that. Yeah, Ben, you can share it in the chat if you want to pin it. You could just pin it, and then we can like post it on Podlogical Twitter and stuff. Yeah, like maybe tomorrow. So we'll also post it on Podlogical socials, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube community page. We'll also share it there, so you'll find it even if you're not here in the stream right now. But yeah. So Ben put it in chat. Are you near the protests? I am not close enough that I hear it from inside my house, but Ottawa is small enough that I could drive a few minutes and hear it. And that's not doxing myself. If your address is technically Ottawa and you're not like the suburbs around Ottawa, then almost everything is within a 10 to 20 minute drive, including downtown. So like it's really not far at all. If I wanted to, I could go there, but I do not want to go there. And I feel absolutely horrible for everyone who lives there and doesn't have a choice, because that is where they live. Does the T-Link work? I fixed it. Does it work? Actually, can someone test and tell me if the US link works? So if you're from the US, click the David's T-Link and just confirm that it works. I love this Simply Chatting with Simply vibe. Thank you, Amy. Just chatting. I like that we got to escape reality for a little bit and play in Life is Strange reality. Okay, yes, here's our list. Unfortunately, we don't have good spacing on the YouTube chat. So here's the movies that we have watched so far for our End of the World podcast, where we're going to talk about the movies, their outcomes, how realistic we think it is, how we, evaluate that movie on many different metrics. And those include The Day After Tomorrow, Passengers, The Road, It Comes at Night, Arrival, How It Ends, Only, just the word only, Greenland, Snowpiercer, Don't Look Up, Take Shelter, Children of Men, World War Z, and LOL? What's LO? Did it not fit? And maybe the characters didn't fit. Was there another one? That's an awesome list. Thank you, Silly Munchkins. I.O. We watched a movie called I.O. Oh, I.O. We did? Which one was that? I don't know, man. I've watched so many End of the World movies. I don't remember. Quiet Place is too scary, so I can't watch it. This is my problem. I need to watch not that scary movies about the end of the world. Do you understand? I want to see the world end. Okay? I want to see people die, but I don't want it to be scary. You know what I'm saying? We'll explain in the podcast what my optimal type of end of the world movie is. I don't want jump scares. I just want like scientists in lab explaining to you the terror that's going to come upon us. That's what I want. That's what really gets me. Have you seen Bird Box? Yes, with Sandra Bullock. I want to see people die, simply 2K22. You know, it is 22, and that is my mood. Last year I had an existential crisis, and this year I just want to see people die. That's so bad out of context. What shall I name my birthday polish this year? Everybody dies. No, I'm joking. But sometimes you gotta laugh just a little bit. Christine, I don't like violence. Christine, I want to see people die. Honestly, Death and Taxes has changed me. No, I'm just kidding. I am not a serial killer. I do love Dexter, though. Do zombie movies count because that gives us a lot more to work with? I don't know. Like, I feel like we only need 1, maybe 2 zombie movies max, because it's always the same kind of story, you know? I'd rather more variety in our sample, you know? We need to make sure that we've stratified the sample of movies across different types of genres of end of the world movies. If every movie was a zombie movie, it's like all the same fucking story, you know? We're stratifying for too much zombie. This needs to be a representative sample that is evenly balanced in different end of the world outcomes and reasons. You understand? We have World War Z, which is a zombie movie, so we already got one. 28 Days Later, I guess we could add that too. Armageddon? Yeah, why didn't I think of that one? Also, one of our other rules for our methodology was to not have movies that are that old. So no movies from 1982. Not doing that. It's got to be like recent movies produced since like the year 2000-ish. You feel like a lot of zombie movies are alike? Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I only need to see one to know the story. Movies like Contagion? Yeah, Ben, we should just add Contagion on the list. Like, we saw that earlier, but I really like that one. For obvious reasons. It's very relatable. Armageddon doesn't count then? Is it that old? Oh my god. Guys, I'm so old. Was that 20 years ago? How old am I? Maybe. 28 days later, good. 28 weeks later, bad. Yeah. I don't remember. Train to Busan. I think Ben was pointing that out. I saw the previews. To be honest, zombie movies in general aren't really my thing. Maybe it's because I don't think it's realistic. That's just me. However, Contagion is very realistic. Movies must only be younger than Simply. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not 88. That's even too old. I was born in 1988, but I only want to watch movies that are at least like the year 2000 and up. You know what I mean? I don't want to watch a movie that looks like it was filmed with super old technology. I'm just over it. I'm very particular. Cloverfield, I've seen that. Right? Was that the like handheld footage one? Gen Z movies. Christine, some of the best movies are from the 90s. I'm sorry, Cosmic Glitter. I know, and maybe I've watched them in the past, but I just like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm very into the cinematography, and I know, don't get me wrong, I can respect that movies created decades ago had to work with the technology they had, and there's some like amazing things done, and you can do a lot without the most advanced technology. But when it comes to end of the world style movies or like alien movies where you really need like something convincing that looks really good, and you need CGI and you need something to depict like the waves fucking crashing on a city or something, I need to believe it. And I always love to watch how that comes together with the cinematography and the CGI. And if it just looks really fake or it's like, you know, missing something, I can't. No disrespect to the story. Some of the stories can still be good, but I really get into the realism of the cinematography. Because I love editing. That's why. I remember in grade 10, I used to work with Windows Movie Maker. That's all the editing software I had. And I made mini movies for my English projects in a world where no one knew how to use computers to make anything. They only used computers to go on MSN Messenger and chat to each other. I was using a computer to make little movie edits to summarize a book that we read for grade 10 English, and you had to come up with a multimedia presentation. Most people just made like slideshows. And I was making like filming on a camcorder and editing, and I had transitions that were stock available from Windows Movie Maker, so they were always like the X pattern, like whoosh, whoosh. But yeah, I've always been into some form of cinematography and editing ever since it was available to me. I remember being the computer person. That was me. I was the computer person. Windows Movie Maker, yeah. R.I.P. to Windows Movie Maker. Actually, R.I.P. to Windows, honestly. Because I turned into a Mac girl. As soon as I got to university, I was like, Mac life it is. And I only ever use Windows for work because, you know, everything archaic and corporate was designed to work on a Windows computer. This is a Windows computer, though. Gaming is also very much Windows. But as an editor, as a photographer, Mac, that's where I am. I do have this Windows, and honestly, like, I hate it. What a mood, I know. I'm a Mac girl, not Mac. This is a split. We can have this argument. Mac is expensive, I agree with you. Yeah. But they just work. Macs just work. I don't know what to tell you. They just work, and every Windows I've had is like always kind of fucked up. Mac is for artists? Yes. That's how I feel. I love my Mac. Every Mac I've had has been amazing. Poll Mac? Okay, we're doing a poll. Mac or oops, I'm on all caps. Mac or Windows? All right, chat. Vote wisely, or you're gonna get an outcome like in Life is Strange. Which adventure are you going on? Mac or Windows, chat? Let's go vote. Vote on your device. It does depend on what it's for. Like I do have both. Work has always been Windows. That's not been my choice. Stream is Windows because we were setting up for the potential of playing games. We know that most games play the best on Windows, so this stream computer is Windows. But my personal computer, like my daily computer, has been a Mac since I was 17 years old. I remember my grandmother buying me a Mac. I remember it being so expensive, but it was like my Christmas present, my off to university present. Oh wait, that's not true. She bought it for me in second year. My first year I had an HP Windows laptop and it was such garbage. It kept restarting. It was so bad. And I remember begging that I needed a new laptop for school because I didn't really take my laptop to class. That wasn't normal back then yet. I took handwritten notes, but like in my residence, in my dorm, you need a computer to do your work, to look at your curriculum and so on. So I had an HP tiny 13-inch laptop and it kept breaking all the time. And so I convinced them to get me a Mac for Christmas. And I never looked back. Why is Windows winning? I have angered the Windows people in the chat. It does depend on what you're using it for. And I do think the average person isn't an artist who is making videos or photoshopping, right? Like that's a niche career, that's a niche hobby. So more people are probably just needing the standard computer, and I think Windows is more standard. Don't be mad at me, don't be mad, but it's true. That's why most offices just, their default is Windows. Windows and Samsung, yeah. Yes, and yeah, obviously I acknowledge Mac is on average more expensive than Windows. So maybe it's not really a choice. But this poll backfired, didn't it? I'm just kidding. It's okay, guys. It depends on your use, right? I think if you ask anyone who's an editor, who's an artist, who uses their computer, like they will say they either have a Mac or they want a Mac. But if someone's gaming, if someone's just like just needs a computer to send emails, then yeah, all you need is a Windows, obviously. The benefit of a Mac is like for video shit, right? Video and software that does photo stuff, so. And it looks nicer, I guess. Okay, that was a tangent. I want Mac for photo editing. Yeah, it's beautiful. Even this, I know you can buy monitors from different companies and that totally changes it, but the standard Mac monitor is so much better than any monitor I've seen like come standard with the Windows setup. Like it's night and day. The monitors I have here are garbage compared to what I'm used to at my desk with my Mac. Like what? Like I came on here and I thought something was wrong. I'm like, Ben, why is it so bad? The white is like so bright and unbalanced. The colors are bad. When we looked at HOLO THERE footage, it looked like so much worse than how it looks on my computer. And that's when I learned that also is a big problem with determining what color something is, because everyone looks at a picture online through a different screen. And I also just need a better monitor in here. I didn't know how bad the quality of my photos were until I got an iPhone. That's right. We're biased towards iPhones again. But yeah, iPhones take amazing photos and they have amazing resolution. It's just crazy. I mean, maybe some other, like maybe a Google Pixel is also really amazing. I don't know. But, you know, my BlackBerry, it wasn't very good, but that was 10 years ago. Will there be a Menchie stream later after Christine's stream? No, she left. Menchie's gone. Menchie. I don't know. She left. So she said not tonight. She said not tonight. What is this present Windows? You still use your 10 years old Nokia? What? You are lying. How does that still work? There's no updates available. When did Menchie leave? I don't know. When the game ended. She was like, I seen it. I got it. I'm done. Too much emotion. Remember when Blackberries came out and they were the best phone around? Yes. I had a white one. I had a white one. The white pearl one. I had a black one. And that was just as I was going into university. What time is it in Canada? It's 8 p.m. Shit, I gotta go. I gotta eat. I'm tired. I'm emotionally drained, guys, after that. Okay, the next time I will be streaming will be on Saturday, and we're gonna do a nail stream. And how about we make it the beginner's intro to nails stream? So, nails 101, nail stuff for idiots, but I won't use the word idiots. Nails for dummies stream. It'll be just like beginner stuff. Ask me the what you think is a stupid question, but it's not stupid because there's no stupid questions. And I will dumb everything down, for lack of a better word, to just like tell you how it goes. Like if someone wants to know, do I really need a base coat? I will answer it. Or I don't know, what's another really basic question? Like the difference in it. Do you need to file your nails? File versus clipper. How many strokes is this? A lot of people get confused about strokes. Like we'll post a video on HOLO THERE that'll show like painting the first coat, and you know, you technically move your hand 4 or 5 times, and someone will say that was like 18 strokes. Or sorry, someone will say that was 18 coats, and we'll be like, no, that was 2 coats. You just are defining a stroke as a coat. And I need to educate those people. Anyways, that's going to be the next stream. But in order to do that in the most efficient an effective way that is the most helpful, I'm going to put out a call for questions from you guys on this channel. I'll use the community page. So like on this channel, you know how there's like videos, home, about, community. There'll be a community page. I will post it probably tomorrow or Friday that will ask you guys what questions you have for nail newbies, nail 101. Tell me your questions, and then you guys can ask them there in the comments and then upvote the ones that you want to hear me answer. So that way I can structure my stream better around like, what should I do first? What order? You know what I mean? And that will be helpful to me to structure it. And then obviously I can answer questions in chat along the way. But it's going to be for the beginners. So we're not going to talk about nail art. We're not going to do more complicated stuff. I need to be re-educated. Yeah, it's like the bare basics. So if you don't paint your nails, you don't know how to paint your nails, you think you always mess up your nails, you're confused. You're like, do I need to put this under a light for it to dry? How long does it dry? How come my nail polish isn't drying and I always get dents in it when I go to bed in the bed sheets? Questions that I have answers to. So that'll be this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Be there or have shitty nails. Just kidding. Thanks, Prof. Simply. Yeah, I'm gonna be a professor. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. What an amazing conclusion. Comment after the stream is done. If you guys played this game, let me know like the outcome you got. I'd be interested in what outcomes you guys got in this game. So leave that comment after this video is uploaded so other people can see it. Oh, we got a Menchie. Menchies. Oh, we've got it. Are you gonna put it on my head? Thank you to the mods. Let's get some mod love holding the Xyler holding the wrench. Thank you to the mods. What are you doing, Ben? Ben, my hair. I showered earlier, so I put it up in the cinnamon bun. It's still wet. She's out of here. All right. Thanks, mods. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'm gonna go have dinner now. See you on Saturday. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.